If you're one of my working ladies, today's video is especially for you. I've got 7+ workwear outfits for women over 50, really for the fall. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It is sponsored by Native, and I'll tell you more about that great brand in just a few minutes. So ladies, if you get dressed to go to work, or if you just get dressed up occasionally to go to church or a meeting or a Bible study or some other kind of situation, I think you're gonna like what you see today. I've put together, like I said, 7+ workwear outfits, because you know me, when I start putting together outfits, they just start multiplying. And I also, though, wanted to create a range of workwear outfits because I know work is very different for everybody. So I've tried to create outfits that are good all the way from the corporate lawyer all the way down to the kindergarten teacher and in between all of that. So I think maybe you'll see at least 1 or 2 things here that really resonate with you. And today that's the goal, is just to see a couple, 2 or 3, maybe more outfits that really resonate with your lifestyle and that would work for you this fall. Let me tell you more about Native, because they are indeed sponsoring today's video. I thought this was an appropriate sponsorship because Native helps you get the job done. Native is a creator of aluminum-free, paraben-free, vegan and cruelty-free deodorants and other body care products. So recently when they reached out to me asking me if I would like to try some of their deodorant, I jumped on it. I chose 3 different scents that I thought would be just really fresh, and they have been. I received citrus and herbal musk. Just the faintest scent of musk, a lot of citrus there, but really very light altogether. I also received lilac and white tea. That just sounded very fresh and ladylike to me. It is a little bit of a sweetness and a lot of tea scent, but once again, so light. And then for about a month now, I have been wearing sea salt and cedar. And it does smell a little bit like the sea, but it's just so light and so fresh. Really, when I put this on, I don't feel like I'm adding a lot of scent to my body, which is good because I like to wear a little fragrance, you know, so this works so well for me. It has a 72-hour staying power. I don't notice it, you know, getting my clothes with white stains or anything like that. It goes on so smooth and silky soft, and it stays on all day. Native also sent me a wonderful bath wash. This one is cucumber and mint, so you know that's just really fresh. I got something that I thought maybe my husband might want to use too. Also, Native has recently come out with their cabin collection, which is just full of great autumnal scents. So let me read you a few of those that you could choose from. Wildwood and cardamom, warm cider and cinnamon, toasted marshmallow and vanilla, or cashmere and rain. That is definitely the one I would choose. Native also offers a plastic-free version of their deodorant using the same formula, but with more sustainable packaging. And the plastic-free version now comes in a new and improved package. It's earth-friendly and 100% plastic-free. Native has more to offer though too. Not only do they offer deodorants, but they also have a wide range of toothpaste and body washes. A package of 3 deodorants, like what I have here from Native, would normally be $39, but with the code that Native has generously given my community, you will receive 3 deodorants for just $26. It's about a 33% difference. So the code is KHARMS, all in caps, spelled out KAYHARMS. You'll get about 33% off that 3-pack of deodorant, but you'll also get 20% off of body wash and toothpaste. So after today's video, I invite you to click through the link below that I have below, and then use that code KHARMS for your discount at Native. And thank you so much to them for sponsoring today's video. Now it's time to see those workwear outfits that I've created for women over 50 for the fall. Now I'm gonna be holding my phone during this video today because I have pictures of myself wearing all the outfits that I'm gonna be showing you. So that's what I'm looking at. And we're gonna start with perhaps some of the dressier outfits for work, and these are going to be suits. And I do think it is just so smart for any woman who is working to have a suit in your wardrobe. And you know, you can find suits of all kinds. You don't have to have a black suit. I love having a black suit, but here I'm showing a pretty gray suit. Now this is the Italian flannel suit from Talbot's that many of you may have recently seen. I do love these 2 separates together, really nice. The jacket is kind of long. The pants are just a really nice traditional cut of pant. I will tell you that to me, these pants ran small. I actually sized up and they like just barely fit. I mean, I'm comfortable in them. I would wear these pants, but they are not loose by any means. And the jacket, though, on the other hand, runs true to size. I'm wearing an 8 in it. So I have just put under the suit a shell, and I think that's really smart to have some shells. If you do wear suits a lot, a shell is so nice. This is a sleeveless shell that I got from Ann Taylor last year, but it is just a neutral, kind of a soft camel. And yes, you can wear camel and gray. It's such a nice pairing, especially for the fall. So lovely. Now you'll notice here I'm wearing block-heeled heels. They're in a cognac type color, but I love these. These shoes are so comfortable. They're linked below with the coupon code that will work for them. But I love the way this outfit came together. I've kept my jewelry fairly simple for all of these outfits, and that's one of my tips for workwear. Is I do think for the most part we want to keep our jewelry kind of substantial but simple. For instance, you'll see me wearing a bracelet every now and then, but I tend to take my bracelets off when I sit down to the computer. So if you're at the computer all day, you may not want to wear a bracelet. And if I wear something like big earrings, I generally wear a smaller necklace and vice versa. So for this particular look, I'm wearing a chunky chain necklace, but I'm wearing really small gold earrings. And I just think that is just smart. You want to keep your jewelry fairly conservative, but also modern for these workwear outfits. Now, of course, you could put other things underneath the suit, and if you'd like a little bit more color than what I'm showing in probably almost all of the outfits, then you certainly can strategically place color in your outfits for work. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think, depending on your work environment, of course, it is smart to have a substantial number of neutrals in your wardrobe. They're just going to be so versatile and workable in your workwear wardrobe. Now, before I move on to another suit, I thought I would go ahead and show you a skirt. And here I am wearing a skirt that I bought last winter, and I have styled it all year long. So I styled it for winter and spring and summer and fall, and I've styled it so many ways. But here I'm just wearing it with a cashmere sweater, and then I have put a blazer over it, but you can also see that it works really nicely too without the blazer. I've worn nude colored pumps. I do have a coupon code for those also. So this, once again, this is a lot of neutrals. There's just a little bit of color in that skirt. You could pull that color on up, wear a color, maybe a blue, it has some blue in the skirt, a blue sweater or a blue top. But I just kind of like my neutrals, and so that's what you're going to see a lot of today. Now, in case you're tired of seeing neutrals, I do have a color in this next outfit with another suit. And this is a black suit. These are separates, once again, but they do coordinate together really nicely. And let me go ahead and dispel a myth right here that if you have some black pants, some really sharp, just really classic black pants, you have a classic black blazer, you can, more than likely, 99% sure, you can wear them together. They do not have to match exactly. They do not have to be the exact same fabric. Nobody's going to get that close to you and look and examine it. And even if they do notice it, they're probably just going to think, oh, she's so smart. She knows what she's doing. I guess I can wear mine like that too. So you absolutely can pair things together that were not purchased together. That's what I'm trying to get to. Now here I've just worn a blue tie bow, or bow neck, I guess you'd call it, a bow neck shell. So once again, it's sleeveless. This is also from Ann Taylor. I think I got it last spring, but they always have these. And yes, these bow neck shells and blouses are very in style. They're classic pieces, but they're in style. Now let me show you one little modern difference. You'll notice that this is up, not up near my neck. It's down, it kind of creates a V neck, and the bow is at the bottom of the V. And that is where we're seeing them these days. We're seeing a lot of bow neck blouses with the open neckline. And I think that looks really a little bit more modern than that closed neck, that tight high one. You'll see those too. But for us older ladies, I kind of think it's smart to have that V-neck. It just really opens that area up and just really creates a really feminine, soft look. I really like this outfit, of course, especially with my pumps. These are such sharp pumps. I do have a coupon code for these two below. They are an investment piece, but they are so comfortable. Love the look with the pumps. Now, if I was not going to wear pumps though, I would probably wear my loafers. These are my really comfortable patent leather loafers. They're not available anymore, but there are some similar ones to them that you can find. And I just think this looks very modern. and it looks authoritative. So that's my next tip about workwear, is you want to be very, very aware of what your outfit says about you. We need to always be aware of that. But of course, if we're just at home or we're just going to watch our grandkids play soccer, it really is not all that important what our outfit says about us. But when you're at work, it is extremely important. And so in most cases, I would imagine you want your workwear to communicate a little bit of authority. You want your workwear to communicate that you know what you're doing, some competence. And I think that the loafers and the pumps do that. Now, let me slip in one more other pair of shoes, and that is my beautiful little flats here. I love these flats. These are things from my closet, okay? So I love these, but I don't think they're great for workwear. Are they comfortable? Yes. And if you're behind a counter or something like that all day, then I think that's fine. But if you are out in front of people, if you are communicating with patients or clients or customers and they're seeing your feet, I think you want something that looks a little bit more authoritative, a little bit more compelling than ballet flats. So I would steer clear of those in those workwear situations. For the next outfit, I am wearing a pair of really comfortable gray pants. These are not the same ones from the suit. They're a different pair. They are a bi-stretch pant. They have a lot of give in them, so they are so comfortable, but they are also extremely classy looking. I think these are great pants. They come in several colors. They have a side zip, so they have that flat front and nothing there at the front, no buckles or bulges or anything like that, so it's really nice. They just look so sharp, but once again, I've worn them with one of those bow neck shells. This one is an ivory. Both of them that I'm showing you are lined, so they're really easy to wear. Of course, it's sleeveless, and I have worn this time a cardigan. And yes, this is a traditional button-up cardigan with even little pearl buttons. So it does look a little traditional, but I've tried to make some other modern choices. I made sure that I wore some modern gold earrings, some really great hoops here, and just a gold herringbone chain at my neck, and kept the look really very pared back and classy. So I think this really works. I've worn my gray pumps here. These are kind of a little snakeskin pump that I have from, I think, about 10 or 12 years ago. These are old pumps. They are so nice and I love them. So you could wear a different color shoe if you needed to. You could certainly wear just a flesh tone shoe, or of course black also would work here, but I love the way this works. So yes, you can still wear traditional cardigans and you can feel good in them. You just want to make some other modern choices in that outfit. Now, just to create an even kind of a more modern, edgy look with those same pants, these are those same gray pants, but this time I've topped them with black. And so this outfit of just gray and black, I just think it looks really sharp. And even if, let's say, all neutrals is not your thing, you could do the same thing here if, for instance, you have a pretty blue jacket or a pretty red blazer, which I do have a red blazer. In fact, if you top your top with the same color jacket, it just creates a really nice look. It's a great outfit formula for you to keep in mind, is to wear one color pants and then a top that coordinates with a jacket of the same color over it. It just creates a really modern aesthetic there. Now, again, here I have worn my loafers because I just think that's such a modern touch here. If you needed to wear heels, you absolutely could. I've created a few casual Friday looks. Now, casual Friday means different things for different people. I'm not even sure that everybody does casual Friday anymore. Do they do that? But if they do, if you have an all the time casual work environment, or if you do a casual Friday, here's what we all need to recognize, is that casual does not mean you just go all out casual. You're not wearing your sweats, and you're not even gonna wear your light wash denim jeans. This doesn't mean you wear what you would wear on Saturday. A casual Friday really infers that you just tone it down a little bit, you're a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more casual, but you've got to remember that you still have to take into account, what does my outfit say about me? What is it communicating? And we also have to remember that we have to have interactions on Friday, right? So you may still be interacting with somebody who is a senior level above you, or you may be interacting with a customer or a client. And so you still want to look polished and pulled together, realizing that they may not be having casual Friday. So just because you have the permission to be casual, it doesn't mean we want to go too casual. Now, probably didn't even need to say that. You ladies have been in the work environment long enough, you know that. But I do want to explain why some of these may or may not look casual to you. So in this first outfit, I'm wearing those same gray pants, but this time I have topped them with a white t-shirt. Now, I chose from my closet the most polished white t-shirt I have, which is this one from Talbot's. It's a V-neck. It's a Pima knit, a Pima cotton knit, so it's really nice. It lays nice and flat. It's not all wrinkled and everything. And then I've topped it with that Veronica Beard jacket, but I did put that dickie under it. So that's one of the really neat functions of the Veronica Beard jackets is you can zip in and button in dickies of different kinds. And so I have a denim jacket one, I have a leopard print little sweater thing and a little beige sweater, and then I have this gray hoodie type thing. So I did zip that in. You can see there's really nothing under there, so I'm not all hot. In fact, I'm really nice and cool here. But that just gives a little casual vibe. But it's those same nice dress pants with those same black loafers. So I really love the way this pulls together. I think this is a nice casual Friday vibe, or if you are a teacher in an environment where you could wear something like this, or maybe some other casual environments, I think something like this is so great. And this is why I do think it's smart, especially if you're a working woman, to invest in one or two great blazers that are really versatile, that maybe have some functionality like this, but that also just really will stand the test of time and will go with a multitude of outfits. Now, let me say at this point though too, that I have found another jacket that has the dickies in it. Now, I'm not sure though that they come out. They just have a hoodie in them is what they have, like a hoodie dickie in them, but I'm not sure that that dickie can come out. So I am gonna link to those below, but just be aware, I'm not really sure of the functionality of those jackets. Now, in case you are in an environment where you can wear jeans, maybe you are in a place where it is appropriate, that is the protocol across the board there, that you can wear jeans on Friday, I think you still want to take into consideration what kind of jeans you wear. And I do not suggest that you wear light wash jeans, and I do not suggest that you wear distressed jeans. However, these are gray, so they are light, but they're a gray, and they're full length, and they're that flare cut. So they look nice and dressy to me. Hey, if you don't think they do, then sub in some dark gray or some black jeans. The main thing is I don't think we want like your Saturday jeans, right? You're not wearing just like your boyfriend cut jeans or something like that. You want something a little bit more polished. But I'm wearing the same outfit, otherwise it's that same t-shirt, same jacket, everything. Now, the shoes, because these are full-length jeans, in fact, they're long jeans on me, I have to wear heels of some kind. I've worn gray suede boots that I just happen to have in my closet. They work really nicely. I'll see if I can link you to some. But if you don't have gray suede boots, then black boots would work just fine too, because you have on the black blazer. And you could also wear gray heels that I had on earlier, or even, of course, my black pumps would look lovely with this. And so I would certainly wear my black pumps with this. In fact, it would really elevate the outfit quite a bit, I think. Now here's another look that I think, I don't know, it could be casual Friday in some places, or it could just be a daily wear in other places, but this is a look almost completely by Spanx. And these pants they're straight leg pants, or a slim fit straight leg pant. These happen to be in navy with a gray pinstripe, but they also have them in just solid navy and in black, and maybe another color, I'm not really sure, but I know those three colors for sure. I would say they fit true to size to maybe a little small. So I actually have these pants in black in the large, but this is the medium, and I do think they fit me. They're Spanx, and they feel like it. They're kind of snugger on me. But they do have that nice flat front. They're just pull-up pants. Really great, really sharp. I'm wearing them here with my nude pumps, but you could also wear them with flats, of course. And then the shirt is also by Spanx. I did a video a couple of weeks ago, I think it was now, about wearing white button-up shirts, but I didn't have this one at the time. And when I got this one from Spanx, I got rid of a couple of the other ones I have, because this is amazing. This is a stretch fabric, but it looks like a crisp cotton. And it is not even actually a button-up. It looks like it because buttons at the top and buttons at the bottom, but right there in the middle where would go right across your bosom, and you would get that gaping problem that sometimes women have who are larger in the chest. It is actually sewn together. And so it looks though like it's got, hidden buttons there, but it doesn't. This shirt is great. Just fits so nicely, true to size. Has long sleeves, you can cuff them up a little bit. It works nicely under a jacket or under a cardigan, but looks oh so sharp by itself. And for this look, I just draped a sweater, a pullover sweater, over my shoulders, because I think that is a look that we so often forget about, especially for workwear, because I really could take this sweater off and put it on over me if I needed to for warmth, but it just looks really classy. It looks like you got to work, you rolled up your sleeves a little bit, you took your sweater off and put it over your shoulder, and you are a busy woman. So I think, once again, thinking about what your outfit communicates, I think this little sweater draped over your shoulders really communicates maybe a little bit of a casualness, but also very much a I am at work and I know what I'm doing look. My last casual Friday look is a pair of dark wash jeans, and you'll have to excuse me, like I said, this is from my closet. So these are my dark wash jeans. They're straight leg jeans, so that is definitely what I recommend, is a straight leg jean or maybe a boot cut jean. Full length also probably for most of us, but I cut these off. That's on trend to cut your jeans off, have that raw edge, and I did that. So, but probably if I was wearing them to work, I would not do that. And these jeans don't come cut off. I just cut them off. So you could certainly have a tailor hem them to where you need them to be. But these are great jeans for that work environment because they're a dark wash. They're just a classic cut, classic straight, no distressing or anything. And here I've topped them with a pretty print blouse. It has a little bit of a gold stitching in it, but minimal. So it's really classy looking. And I'm wearing a camel blazer. And this blazer is really nicely priced too. So I will link you down below to that. And maybe the shirt is still available too. So I think this is a nice look to wear just jeans and a pretty blouse for your casual Friday, and then top it with something, either a blazer like I've done here, or if you have a pretty open front cardigan would work nicely, maybe one that doesn't have the buttons, it just has a nice drape to it. Or you could do a different kind of jacket, maybe a leather jacket or something like that, if that seems appropriate for your work environment. And then the final look I want to share with you is a work travel look. Now, I remember a number of years ago when I was doing a lot of traveling, I used to do a lot of speaking, a lot of public speaking, and also I was going to different conferences and all where I was pitching my books to publishers. And I remember one time when I had scheduled my flights, I really didn't have much of a choice, to where I was going to land, and like an hour later I needed to be in a publisher meeting. So I needed to wear what I was going to wear to the meeting. So I wore a pretty skirt and sweater top, which looked really chic, and I chose to wear some nude colored pumps, stiletto pumps with my outfit. So I just thought I was so smart. Well, the skirt and the top were fine, and I was very comfortable in the shoes. That was not the issue. The issue came when I got on the little moving sidewalk that is at so many airports, and my heel got stuck in the moving sidewalk. So this was truly a dilemma. I had seconds to figure out what to do. I had to take the shoe off, slip my foot out, and bend down and get that shoe out of there before either I or the shoe got eaten up by the moving sidewalk. So take it from me, the one thing you do not want to wear when you are traveling, even for business, is a stiletto heel. That is why I do think if you need to wear heels, and I've been showing my block heel pumps so much today, is because those are just so practical. Even if you're getting on an escalator to go up in a store, maybe you work in a retail space, it just may be that a stiletto heel is not smart. And so a block heel can really be your friend in those times. Now, my outfit here is my black travel pants from Talbot's, because I just want you to see once again how versatile they are, how very sharp they can look. I am actually wearing the same brown shirt that I'm wearing here today. This shirt is from Athleta. It's got a lot of stretch, a lot of movement. It's like you would think it's from Athleta, but it's part of their commuter line, and it's long, it's brown. Mine's brown, and it's all I had to show you, or I would have shown you their red one. So they have a red one, they have one in white, and I think a couple, like a navy, I think, and maybe also like a beige color. So there are several to choose from. This shirt is extremely comfortable. It's made to travel, and it just works so nicely. So if you don't like the brown and black look, which I do, but if you don't, add that splash of color with the red, or either a white shirt or whatever would look so nice. And then so I've just topped it with that black Veronica Beard blazer, which I have in fact traveled with so many times. I am wearing some simple jewelry. I don't have a problem wearing jewelry when I travel, and I'm wearing my black loafers. And I would probably wear them with some little no-show socks, so that if I needed to remove my shoes to go through security, I could do that and still have on socks. But my bet is if you do a lot of travel for business, you have the TSA pre-check already. I know I had that. Mine expired just this past year, and that is so handy, and then you don't have to take your shoes off anyhow. So if you needed to wear those pumps, you could certainly wear your block heel pumps with this too, and it would look really nice. So those are the workwear outfits that I have for you today. Like I said, ladies, keep in mind you can always swap in a little bit of color where I had neutrals. You just definitely want to take it easy on that. Think about your footwear in that you want it to communicate that you are in charge, you know what you're doing, you don't want it to look too soft because you want to communicate that kind of authority and competency. And really keep that in mind about your entire outfit. Does this communicate competency? Does it communicate dependability? Does it communicate authority if that is part of your job description? So what is it saying about you? Then my last tip that I'd like to give you for workwear is to keep your makeup polished, and definitely apply some makeup, but you do want to keep it fairly minimal, not a lot of color, more about shading and just looking polished and pulled together. I hope this was helpful to you, and once again I want to thank Native for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check out that link below. Click through that link to check out Native's products. Use my code KHARMS for 33% off of that deodorant trio or 20% off of their other products. Thanks so much for watching, ladies. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you again next week.